faire ton vrai père ou le. Il t'a Saguenay, lui? C'est pas le truc. Mais pourquoi c'est moi ton vrai père que l'autre?
C'est mon. C'est juste que mon vieux père,
Ah, mais là.
s'inquiète plus que nous.
On est pas tous pareils, hein. Fait que, ouais, qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans un mois, tu t'en vas en voyage?
C'est le vent.
Oui, ça prend l'énergie.
C'est
Être l'autre bitch, hein, oui. Une pute au myrtille. L'autre bitch. Oh, oui. On nous entend? C'est pas pire, on t'entend pas, toi. Oh, pardon fort, hein? Ok, je vais juste envoyer ça. Myrtle bitch. La pute au myrtille. Je suis jaloux, quoi. Prête?
ta game.
Ding, 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 ding. Faut connaître le baseball pour apprécier ça.
Ça me très bien le baseball.
Ah ouais? C'est quoi OBP? C'est pas des gars, fait que c'est pas des gars baseball. Va les voir danser, ça va être bien correct.
Sais-tu combien de games que je vois par année?
Que je vois! Alors vas-y, combien de games tu vas? Bon, on va me débarrasser d'une amie qui est dormie ici, puis on commence ça. On va domper ça à Val-Beleur, puis j'en reviens, les amis.
Débarrasser, laisse faire.
On va domper ça à Val-Beleur, je reviens, ça sera pas très long, mais avant, on s'en va à Atlanta! Pas loin de Myrtle Beach. Hein, ça zip, ça zip. Je suis sûr qu'on entend le zip, zip.
Non, mais je vais
C'est pas une dernière piste, certain, ici, avant de partir, toi, là. Oui, il y a un chien aussi. Une doigt donc. Nick va dire quelque chose de sourire qui est passé encore, lui. Il y a un chien. Bon. Il y a un poisson, il y a un chien, il y a une intruse. Parti, les amis. Bonne chance aux deux équipes, les Nationals. Pauvre Mathieu, désolé. Sur le bord d'être éliminé, calé. Quelle saison de merde. En soi aussi, t'as pas une grosse saison. Mais t'es pas mal moins pire que l'autre. Bon match, moi j'en reviens en. Belle demi-heure, à peu près 40 minutes. Je m'en revenais pour la fin de la game. Salut les amis. Parce que là, il y a quelqu'un qui aime pas le baseball.
S'il y a quelqu'un qui connaît le baseball.
Hey, hey.
And now for Washington, Jared Durant.
T'as bien, non, elle fait ça.
In there the knees. And that's how this game gets started.
Elle fait ça, j'ai fait ça. Elle a pissé sur le tapis et à côté.
Next up is in. Either of those first two pitches or the pitch with the umpire's mind. At this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to his arm. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. The next is the designated hitter, Jose Miranda. Oh, the slider just misses. Alcantara, when he and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. One out, bases empty. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Okay.
Swing and a miss, and he got the second out. Here's Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Two down, nobody on. Liner, base hit.
I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
And now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. That one fouled off. Just missed.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the right-hander deals.
Whoa.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Muncy. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Now here is Ringo Doyle. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Puts it away for the out. Here's Carlos Correa.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And first offering is fouled off.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him...
Batting third. The first baseman.
Man aboard. Now it's going to be Max Muncy. That one almost got him. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. You talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Sale ready. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Down on strikes. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Slider misses outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And Sale deals. Got it by him for the K. Truist and the play. Jordan
The second
Westburg.
baseman, Jordan Westburg.
The pitch. That one missed. A rope one to right, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice
That is
job of
good.
driving that pitch
The
the
center
other way
fielder.
on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Alcantara over to first. And he's back in on a dive.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
The 0-2. That one is inside ball one. Left-hand batter waits. Way inside. Straighten him up a little bit. Next pitch is outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Kicks and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far. These two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Jake Berger, the next to hit. There's a strike. Westburg, the lead runner at second. Marsh at first with no outs. On the ground, 2 ball. Touches the bag for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Cal Raleigh digging in for the Nationals.
Really nice job up the middle just to take it himself. You know what? Take all the guesswork out of him. He let his momentum carry him into a really strong throw to first for that double play.
That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. That's a little bit low. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. And that one off the outside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
First and third, 2 away. And now the veteran third baseman. And that one fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the top of the second.
Swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
At the belt and fires. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. And there's the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive. aggressive on this next pitch.
There's a swing and a drop. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run across. Not in time. He's safe. It's 3-zip.
Back-to-back base hits.
Now
Showed a
back.
willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Miranda in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw to third. Save. Righty to the plate. There's a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Two outs. Out to short. Tatis handles that chance. Slings it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Lefty gets to work. Sale, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Out front, rip foul. The Braves trailing by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a pitch. The other way, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And now it's Jose Siri. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you want to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Bounce to the left side. Sneaks through, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting it, the catcher.
So here's Murphy now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. There's a strike. Siri off the first with 2 away. Right side. He'll do it himself. What a play. Inning over. On to the third inning. Now here is Harper.
Right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that there's.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-0. Gunnar Henderson digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Coach just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Toss to Muncy, and one away in the top of the 3rd.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. In there at the knees. Strike one. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. One down, base is empty.
1 and 2.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Walked his first time. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That went back there. And out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-0. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Jake Burger. And a good eye there. Two outs, base is empty. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Hard hit, right side. Toss to Muncy. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Esteury Ruiz. Sam back to work. Right through there for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now, Brenton Doyle. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The Nationals leading by 5 here in the last half of the 3rd. On the ground. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball 1 low. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2.
2-2.
And it skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Muncy in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground, right side. This looks like extra bases. Around second is Correa. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
O'Neill at the plate and takes high there. And another ball. Second and third, 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Take it all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
Designated hitter.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Line to left. Base hit. One run in already. Now 2 runs scored. It's 5-2.
Hits in a row for him here. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Up and in, ball 1. O'Neill at second. Schwarber at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Tatis able to stay alive. 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Line drive, base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's 5-3.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying, ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Digging in, Jose Siri. Just missed. Two on, 2 outs. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Sale delivers. First and second, 2 down. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. March sizes this one up. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Washington, Cal Raleigh. The right-hander back to work. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the third baseman.
Nevada.
Singled
The
and
third
drove in a
baseman,
run his first
Jose
time through.
Iglesias.
He's in there.
Wise to just beat that as you risk throwing into the dugout.
So the Nets lineup turns over. And here is Jarren Duran. 1-1 there. Duran, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Ripped to first. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ready to go. Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Check swing went around, and that is strike 2.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Good job to fight that one off. And he deals. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1-2.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. You can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down. Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ruiz up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Murphy gets his lead at first with nobody out. And down the lefty. Check swing went around. 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strike.
This one in the air. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Brenton Doyle. Next up for the Braves. Swings through that one for strike 1. Fastball almost got him. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Bounces over the wall and foul ground. It's an automatic double. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now Correa up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. And here it comes. And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Brew. Creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Let's see Diggs in. 1 for 2. And the fastball tied him up as it squirts away. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. I'll tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Bases loaded. One away. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there. And the batter now, Tyler O'Neill.
Don't get ahead in the count. You can forget about having any success against him.
Just missed. The Braves trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 4th. And the slider just misses.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got a challenge for him here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And they're at the knees. Now 3-0. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 7-5. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
And it is
Slow.
2-1. Good eye right there. On the corner for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And the righty deals. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Oh, miss. Struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the DH for Washington, Jose Miranda. With the right-hander back to work. And a good eye there.
You know, these Nationals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
It gets down, base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The pitch. And it's strike 2.
Oh, it's good.
Stays alive. The pitch. Cracks his bat, pops him up. And there's 1 away. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Gunnar Henderson. outside. 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball. The hitters count the 2-0.
That's the
And
ball.
downstairs,
3-0.
Miranda at first, one gone. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with one man gone. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Miranda rounds third, headed for the plate.
Waste no time there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Next to hit for the Nats, Brandon Marsh.
A little bit low. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The Braves up by a run. We're at the top of the 5th.
That's outside.
And that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-1. And a base hit on the line. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Man, those are the types of hits.
New arm out of the bullpen, Lance McCullers Jr.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
And now up for Washington, Jake Berger. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering and it just misses. Late swing fouled off. And a pitch. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Right-hander kick steals. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! And they take the lead. It's 10-7. One down. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. That's down and in.
The ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The colors, winds fires.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Down to third baseman.
Jose Iglesias.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line drive, hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. And the pitch. And ball 1.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Tatis waits. And that one fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. That's hard hit on the line. Harper takes the grab, 1 down. Next next for Atlanta. Jose Siri. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That's off the mark. And 1-1.
1-1.
And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-handed reliever.
2-2.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string of the changeup.
The catcher.
Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is that.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You know how it goes. 1 1 2 1 2. That was the zip code.
Back at Truist Park, now batting Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The line of the pitch. That one missed.
He gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Fair ball.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive. Now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Miranda stands in now and watches strike 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Runner on the go. That one the other way. Base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
The right fielder.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
That's
a little bit low. Left-hand hitter waits. Fought off foul. Falling behind 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next pitch is outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Duran, the runner at third. Miranda on at first with nobody out. Base hit and a run in to score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Henderson at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now
C'est pas ce qui se passe. C'est 11-7.
somebody call timeout. Maybe the
Ouch!
go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Ça a pas bien été pour les deux partants.
Right through there for a strike. The Nats trying to break this one one open. And we're in the top half of the sixth. That's to third.
Ouf, quel jeu. Et j'ai regardé dans la voiture en ramenant mon ami et puis c'était 5-0. Ça va l'air de bien aller pour Sale. Atlanta ont pris les devants 7-5 à un moment donné. Incroyable, poussé de 7 points. Ça veut dire que les Nationals ont marqué 6 points par-dessus. 5 crème. Et le but est rempli avec Jake Burger. Un match de fou, ça. Et Lance McCullers qui arrive, évidemment, c'est pas évident à longue relève. Oh, c'est pas, ça n'a pas de distance, ça. Attention, série. Pour épingler le coureur. Non, il n'a même pas couru. Bon, alors là, je suis mieux parler. Oh, Brandon Marsh a un bon match. Alors, il n'y a personne en onde. Je vais vous laisser avec San Diego.
Two outs. This to center field. Doyle on his way over. He's got it. And that is that. I travel by car, town and country, city to city, trying to reach the people. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Esteury Ruiz. And he deals. Through there for a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Down the line, and that's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Brendan Doyle. 1 for 3. Doyle. That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 outs, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Carlos Correa. This ball's chopped to the ground. Slings to first. Out number 3. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 7th. Up now for Washington, Jake Burger. McCullers back to work. There's a strike. Not even close there. And it's 1-1. To the right side. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Correa hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. Here's the third baseman. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you can put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Next offering upstairs.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
On the ground to third. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they cut the out. Set for the last half of the seventh. Next one, see at the dish.
The first baseman, Matt Muncy.
The pitch. And that one's a little bit low. Ball
1-0.
Righty to the plate.
Whoa.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Righty delivers. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes
Now
with a
batter.
strikeout.
The
You
left
can't be
fielder.
mad at yourself after an
Tyler.
at-bat like that one.
Here.
The 0-1. That one pushed foul. One down, base is empty.
1 ball,
Check
2
swing,
strike.
and that's a ball. At the belt and fires.
That's out
Just
the
off the
corner.
outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
3
That
balls,
one missed.
2 strike.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really
Now
patient
back.
to play the game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for.
Schwarber batting with 1 down.
No ball,
Takes
1
a strike.
strike.
That one off the mark, and now it's even 1-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes.
The shortstop,
And at first, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. O'Neill off of first with 2 away. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe. On the pitch now for the Nationals, number 63.
And he's got a nice lead to work with. So he should come in throwing strikes, attacking his hitter.
63. Justin.
So 2 on, but 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Siri. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Harris.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
1 ball,
Duran
no strike.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed.
2-1.
The next
No,
pitch
that's a
misses,
ball.
and the count is 3-1. And now the lefty. Swinging a foul straight back. Goes down looking. Jose Miranda digging in for the Nationals.
Miranda.
Just missed. Aaron, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
And there's ball four.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Bryce
Here's Harper now.
Harper.
And that one wrapped foul.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Next ball is in for a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, the stuff is just too good to fail.
Just missing there. Now 1-2.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up and get something a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Kicks and fires.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And they'll do it again. And another ball. That one just misses.
3-2, 2 out,
3
runner
balls,
on first.
2
A
strikes.
lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. On a foul ball, he stays alive. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Leading off, Sean Murphy. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one's upstairs, ball one. And that is ball one. Just missed.
Fin de match à Atlanta, un match de fou. C'est pas très compliqué. Il y a eu 3 séquences. Ben, ça doit être compliqué maintenant pour les lanceurs. Mais c'est un match de 3 séquences. La première, les Nationals marquent 5 points. Deuxième séquence, les Braves en marquent 7. 7-5, ils menaient. Troisième séquence, on en marque 6 d'affilée pour les Nationals, incluant le grand chelem de Jake Burger. Deuxième grand chelem de la semaine, après Jazz Chisholm. Alors, il va y avoir du fun à faire dans les statistiques. Ça va être explosif. Enfin, pour Washington. Et là, Slayton a le premier retrait. Saison difficile là, pour Sean Murphy. Et les Braves ont affronté 2 fois Chris Sale. Ça n'a pas bien été pour Sale. Hey, pourtant, c'est 5-0. Je pense que c'est en 3e quand j'ai checké sur mon cell. Bon, mais les Nationals sont bien partis. On a un but sur balle. Voici Brenton Doyle. Il ne faut pas oublier 4 points. C'est pas tant que ça. Quand on a la relève qu'on a à Washington, Justin Slayton, c'est pas le plus solide. Brenton Doyle, 1 en 4. Dernièrement, a recommencé à donner quelques signes de vie intéressants à l'attaque. On savait qu'il avait baissé beaucoup, Brenton. Surtout en termes de puissance. Et ce faible ballon en fait foi. C'est un 2e retrait. Carlos. Un simple. 2 points marqués. Ruiz est rapide au premier. Mais avec 4 points d'écart, est-ce que tu risques? Peut-être. Parce que Correa a plus de chances de frapper un simple qu'un circuit. 3e prise. Slayton fait le travail. Dernière manche. À Atlanta, c'est 11-7. Un nouveau lanceur, c'est Raisel Iglesias. Ben là, ouais, ça va se compliquer. Pour les Braves. Pas les Braves, mais les... bon, je veux dire, ça se complique pas partout. Raisel Iglesias, il est là pour garder l'écart à 7 points. Il n'y a pas de rien de compliqué. Ce qui va être compliqué, c'est de marquer 4 points en 9e pour les Braves. 2-1 à Jordan Westburg. Enfin, un bon match pour Jordan. Évidemment, le match va dépasser un peu les heures standards avec ce massacre offensif. 3e prise, bonne rapide. Brandon Marsh, circuit simple, un bon match pour Brandon. Bonne acquisition des Mets de New York. Déjà 0-2, Raisel Iglesias ne perd pas de temps. C'est 1-2.
That off to the left and we'll do it again.
11 points, ça devrait suffire pour les Nationals pour gagner un match. On va regarder mathématiquement qu'est-ce que ça dit pour Washington. Je pense qu'ils sont éliminés malgré tout. Encore une fois, Brandon Marsh étire les bras. Circuit solo, 12-7. Oh, Raisel Iglesias, c'est rare, mais c'est pas sa meilleure saison. Burger a un grand chelem en 5e. Je dis que c'est pas sa meilleure. C'est une de ses bonnes pareilles, Iglesias. Hein? C'est juste un 2e point alloué cette saison en 12 manches de travail. On va se calmer. Une moyenne à 1 point quelque, là, ça va bien. Surtout dans une cause comme ça, là, c'est pas dramatique. Déjà, c'était un match qui échappait déjà aux Braves.
And that's
That's
ball
4.
four.
Take
Là, c'est un but sur balle. Burger s'en va au premier. Raleigh 0 en 3. Ça s'étire, ce duel, les amis. Bon, balai frappé.
Gets under it.
Oh, chanceuse, ça sera le deuxième retrait.
Doyle pulls that one down. Down the third baseman.
Les Dodgers vont affronter les Blue Jays. Le dernier match interligue va suivre. Les champions de la S13, les Dodgers contre les Blue Jays. Les champions de la S12. Et la balle va tomber en lieu sûr. Iglesias. Coureur va s'en aller jusqu'au 3. Non, on reste patient.
The lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Ouais, ben là, Iglesias en arrache vraiment. Là. Circuit, but sur balle, simple.
Digging in for the Nationals. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
6e tour au bâton. Tu sais que quand t'es rendu au 6e tour au bâton, c'est que ça a bien été pour ton club.
Sharp ground.
Balle est frappée encore en lieu sûr.
Third. Now a long throw home.
Et le deuxième sera retiré. Bah, il fallait que ça finisse un jour. Un autre point s'ajoute grâce au circuit de Brandon Marsh. C'est 12-7. 16 coups sûrs contre 9, 25. Et voici Keegan Aiken.
For the ninth. Keegan Aiken.
C'est pas le... Pas le plus aiguisé de la gang, mais il y a toujours bien 5 points d'avance. Et c'est surtout Max Muncy, quelques gauchers, je crois, qui s'amènent pour les Braves. Schwarber doit s'en venir, j'imagine aussi.
You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Atlanta.
He's 2 outs away. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
Un retrait, voici Tyler O'Neill.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
One ball.
The
No strike.
Nationals leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ground ball right side. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Deux retraits, voici Kyle. Alors le deuxième frappeur gaucher qui affrontera
There's the strike.
Aiken.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Clobber to right field, way back.
Et la bombe qui reste en jeu. Schwarber.
That was blasted to the moon. And they're chipping away. It's 12-8. The batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Flips the corner. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The Braves down to their final strike. Inside just.
Un et deux, Fernando Tatis.
Really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count is
2 balls. 2 strikes.
2 outs.
C'est le match le plus long de la saison.
That's foul off to the right.
C'est le match le plus long de la saison. Ils sont entrés sur le jeu il y a 1h10. 1h11.
Started to swing, held up.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Officiellement, le match le plus long de la saison.
And that'll do it.
C'est terminé. Il était temps. Keegan Aiken donne un circuit, mais complète les 3 retraits. Victoire des Nationals de 12 à 7. Ce sera spectaculaire à rentrer dans les statistiques, ça.
12-8 final
Le joueur du match est Brandon Marsh, 3 en 4. 2 circuits, effectivement. Ouais, Harper a un bon match enfin. Trop peu, trop tard, diront certains. C'est Luke Weaver qui a enfin mérité la victoire. Et lui, il le mérite cette fois aujourd'hui, là. Ça a enfin une bonne prestation du releveur Weaver. 12-7, je vais regarder le calendrier, voir ce qui se passe avec notre ami Mathieu et ses Nationals. Dans cette victoire de 12-7. prennent leur revanche. Les Braves avaient gagné 4-1. Alors, dans la nationale, les Braves chutent. Ils sont au 6e rang. 6 victoires, 9 défaites et 1 match nul. Il leur reste que 2 matchs à jouer. Tout comme les Mets de New York, ça prend 2 victoires des Mets, 2 défaites des Braves maintenant. Pour espérer que les Mets aient au moins un match suicide. Les Nationals, c'est terminé. 16 matchs, même s'ils gagnent leurs 2 prochains, c'est terminé. Alors, c'est pour l'esthétisme, ces derniers points. Écoute, pas de pression, ça va bien. 16 coups sûrs. Gunnar, la misère. 2 circuits pour Marsh, 1 pour Harper et 1 pour Jake Burger. Frappeur atteint, il n'y en a pas. Une erreur, Westberg. But volé, Jaren Duran. Sale, aïe, 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 aïe. 3 manches et 2 tiers, 7 points. Mais la relève, enfin, mis à part Keegan et Ken, surtout Luke Weaver qui est intéressant, hein, avec son 3 manches pour la victoire. Chez les Braves, maintenant. O'Neill. Un circuit sur un grand chelem, ça se pourrait. Son seul coup sûr. 2 buts sur balle pour Tyler O'Neill. 4 points produits. Schwarber. 3 en 5. Un bon match pour Kyle. Sa moyenne va grimper tout près de 400. Schwarber et O'Neill ont les circuits. Une erreur d'Esteury Ruiz. Personne n'a été atteint. Pas de but volé. Alcantara à 9 points mérités en 4 manches et 1 tiers. McCullers, encore une fois difficile en longue relève. Tim Aaron a fait le travail, mais Razel Iglesias, ça a été compliqué pour Razel. Chanceux de s'en tirer avec un seul point, avec 3 coups sûrs et un but sur balle dans la même manche. Marque finale, les Nationals l'emportent 12-8. Oh, 12-8, j'ai écrit 12-7. Effectivement, c'est 12-8 dans le calendrier officiel.